everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm coming at you today with a video that I told you about a while ago, but I don't know if you guys remember. It is going to be my top 10 products under $10. So they are all beauty related, but they are not all necessarily makeup. So I don't have that much affordable makeup right now because I'm very happy with the collection that I have, but I have so much more on my wish list to buy, so I will do updated versions of this. I can do different price points if you want as well. I don't know if I could do anything under $5 because I'm not just sure that even exists. But just a lot of stuff I want to try and that I will continue to try because I am focusing very heavily on affordable products for you guys. So I'm going to start with the miscellaneous and then we are going to go into the makeup because that's the majority. So the first thing I have to mention to you guys is one of the first things I picked up in Green Beauty and something I still love just as much as when I first got it. This is the Shea Moisture Coconut and Hibiscus Bath, Body and Massage Oil with gluten-free vitamin E. And this is in the scent... Oh, I said it in the beginning, it's coconut and hibiscus. So I absolutely love the smell of this. It is just beautifully hydrating. I would only use this at night because it is very hydrating and it's gonna be a little too much for the daytime, not gonna soak in quick enough. But man, it is gorgeous. You can pick this up at Target, super local and easy to get your hands on. And this is only gonna run you about $8 and it lasts forever. I've used so much of this. In fact, I think I'm gonna hop in the bath after this and use a little bit in there too because the scent is just beautiful. So I want to try another scent when I'm done with this, but this is good for shaving. I used it for that for a while. It's good as a body moisturizer. It's good in the bath. It's good, like it says, for massages. If you have somebody who will hook you up with that, lucky you. It's awesome. I love that stuff. And then the next thing is recently acquired, and I did do an Instagram post about this because I am obsessed. This is the Coco Lavish dry shampoo, and even in conventional beauty, I tried Batiste, I tried the Oscar Blondie, I tried all these dry shampoos. They just did not work for me. But this has really simple ingredients, really beautiful brand that is based in Tampa, Florida. In fact, I have quite a few products from her that I'm going to be putting to the test so I could do an affordable skincare kind of lineup for you guys because I'm trying to focus on that too. So this is her dry shampoo though, and I'm not kidding you, I just tap it in and it just is magic. So this does have cocoa powder in it, so it's amazing if you're a brunette, but if you're super icy blonde, like I think you have to dye your hair blonde for this not to work for you. It will leave a little bit of a cast, but if you blend it, this blends in more easily than anything I've seen. But I love that it has that slight brownness to it because I think blending in a light brown is a lot easier than blending in ghost white, you know what I mean? So that is amazing. Highly, highly recommend that. And then the other kind of non-makeup thing I have is this mouthwash from Desert Essence. This is the Natural Tea Tree Oil Whitening Plus mouthwash. So I normally get this on Vitacost because I tend to buy like 3 or 4 at a time and it's a lot cheaper there. I think in real life it's like $7, on Vitacost it's like 4 and change or something like that. This is amazing and I genuinely notice a difference in the whiteness of my teeth when I use this, and it also makes your mouth feel very fresh. So I use Earth Paste toothpaste and that doesn't give you the most fresh feeling in the world, but I swig a little bit of this when I'm done and it makes my teeth feel just clean, good. I love it. You need it. You could pick this up at Whole Foods though if you didn't want to waste your time and order it at Vitacost and you just want to try it the first time. I go through it really quickly though, is the only negative I could say about it because it's quite a small container, but for the price I don't mind picking up a few more. Now let's get on to the good stuff. All of these I actually use on a super daily basis, so they're going to be very familiar to you guys, but why not reiterate in a new video if you're new to my channel? I just want to have a good all-encompassing video of affordable products. So I have 2 lipsticks. They're from different brands and I am categorizing them differently because of that. We have the Velvet Matte lipsticks from Silk Naturals, Noi, and we have the Brija Cosmetics lipsticks. They're only in one formulation and thank God for that because they're all good. So this is really the only formulation from Silk Naturals I've like been a ride or die for. So these are only $4.99 or $5.99 or something like that. I say this in every video, I'm just gonna say it again really quick. They are just the most comfortable matte lipsticks I've ever tried, conventional or not. Beautiful shade range. Some of the colors are a little redundant. I do wish it was slightly more expanded just in variety, but you know, if you like pink, girl, you're covered, you know? So I have swatched that shade Mulberry in Wednesday's video, and then I also have swatched all the other lipsticks I have from Silk Naturals in my one brand tutorial. I'm gonna have a bunch of resources for you guys down below that can give you more explanation on this. If I have blog posts, I'll link them, you know the drill. And then the Brija lipsticks, this is in the shade Real Party, again another one that I mentioned in Wednesday's video. This is just, I can't believe how much I reach for this lipstick with how dark of a shade that it is. The formulation is beautiful as well, wears super evenly. This one is a little tricky though because of how deep it is. It does wear on the center of my lip first, but it does last for a long time until then. It's just like if I'm drinking coffee or something, it'll come off just a little bit. So with bold lips, I like to make sure that they're at maximum opacity all the time. And I also have Unfortunate Souls by Brija, which I swatched in a haul. That color's not so much for me, but I want to get more because I love BRIANNA, the owner of Brija Cosmetics. I'll leave her down below as well. And she's just doing such an awesome job. And those have a slight mintiness to them, and I love it. It's not overwhelming at all. If you're sensitive to it, you're still fine, promise. And then this is also a product I've mentioned before. I think I've mentioned all of these if I'm honest with you. This is the All Natural Face Diva Stick in White. This is still one of my favorite products because of its functionality. You could use it as a base for eyeshadow. You could use it in your waterline as a white eyeliner. Terry Mia here uses it as a highlight for the face, especially if you're very fair. The consistency is just so good. I love it. You can see it's just a really good white. It's not too stark, or if you know, put it down the bridge of your nose, here I'll put a little on now. If you put it down the bridge of your nose, you're just gonna be like, what did I just do? And it blends like a dream. Look at that, ping, cinch nose, whatever. And then I have only one eyeshadow formulation. I do love the Brija eyeshadows, but I think I love the Silk Naturals ones just a little bit more because I love their mattes, I love their metallics. The pigmentation on them is like out of this world. I'll quickly swatch this shade for you guys because I haven't showed this one to you yet. This is Analog, so this is meant to be a dupe for Urban Decay Limit. I am gonna get some more shades and swatch them in comparison to the Urban Decay ones for you guys, but oh my god. I'm just obsessed with these eyeshadows. Analog in particular, I've just been all about some pink shadows lately. Again, I mentioned that on Instagram. So Silk Naturals eyeshadows, you can't beat them. They're $4.50 a piece. It's almost wrong. And then I have the highlight of my dreams. It is the Silk Naturals Highlight in Cherub. This is not for the faint of heart, this one. This is Major. This is a pinky one. If this isn't your style, they do have different shades of the highlights just for different tones. Like if you like a more gold, you like a more champagne, but just look at the reflect on that thing. When you put it on your face, it's amazing. It's perfectly milled. It doesn't sit on top of the skin too much. It's easy to blend if need be. It's just good, good, good. This is not the full size one, by the way, so don't freak out. This is just the trial size, but I think the full size will run you no more than $8. And then a blush. I like the Silk Naturals blushes, but I think Brija has a slightly better formulation and also just better, more unique colors is what I want to say, because Silk Naturals does have so many, but in particular, it's this Blush Regulation Hottie. I think this is just such a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful shade. This is part of her Mean Girls collection. Again, that's not the full-size blush. You can see it up top here, and it has a glow to it, and if there's nothing I love more than some glow in my blush, it's like just a one-and-done product. Highlight, blush, bada bing, bada boom, you're good to go. And then finally, again, that's something I just have a little sample of because actually there's quite a bit of product when you get the sample. It's only run you $1 for the sample, $3.75 for the full size if I'm not mistaken. Again, everything will be linked down below. This is the Silk Naturals HD, woo, is it HD? No, it's just Silk Naturals Brow Powder. And I was not expecting to love this as much as I did, but the shade Deep Brunette, My eyebrows, it's really different when they're filled in. If you guys have seen my eyebrows in a tutorial when they're empty, or not filled, empty, nothing there, like my brain, whatever. Anyways, my eyebrows are very ashy, very dark, but very sparse. And this color is not super duper brown, which I like, because if it's so brown, it really looks like you painted on your brows. And that's not a look I am after. I do like quite a defined brow, but not a Sharpie brow. There's a difference. You know what I mean? So that's it, you guys. Lots of different products that I wanted to mention. I also wanted to mention this because I know so many of you aren't on board with the Ecobrow. The Ecobrow is quite expensive. It's not vegan, and it does contain dimethicone. So this is just a really clean, easy option. Everybody looks good in a brow powder, unless yours are so sparse that you really need to draw them on. Then they do have brow creams. So I can't speak to those yet, but maybe in the future. So thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you want to see me do a second installment, please let me know, because I would like to buy much more affordable makeup just to play with for you guys and do swatches and things like that. I am going to be picking up a ton of Silk Naturals eyeshadows so I could do a complete Urban Decay dupe video for you guys so you could just really get a feel. But I'm not going to buy an entire palette because I don't need that many loose eyeshadows that I'm not going to use just for comparison's sake. I'm going to get a few from each palette, swatch them for you, and compare to you that way, because I do think the quality is really on par with Urban Decay. They just don't come pressed. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I adore each and every one of you. Let me know down below what you would like to see next, and I'll see you guys on Monday. Bye!